Let's go. As one crook check, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Two quotes to start off today's thought. Two quotes, all right? First and foremost is the Bible says this. It says, "Do not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." All right, say it again for the people in the back. Do not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And another general quote, friends won't start supporting you until strangers start celebrating you. Friends will not start supporting you until strangers start celebrating you. Let me break down everything. Let me break down both of those quotes and everything that I had to sort of experience yesterday. Now, this isn't the first time I've experienced it, but yesterday kind of came to a conclusion. Everything that has been brewing for the past 5 years since I've become an author, since I've become a public speaker, since I've been putting out content regularly on social media. It came to a conclusion that, again, friends, people that knew you in the past, people that knew you, whoever you were, before you started to make your moves and make your major projects happen, those people won't start supporting you until you get a stranger to come celebrate you. Again, don't conform to the world. Don't conform to the social media world. Don't conform to the world in which everything is about likes and shares and dislikes and all that other shit. No payments are actually being made. It's just about likes and dislikes and how many followers you got and all that kind of stuff. Don't conform to that world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Let's break it all down, all right? Yesterday, I officially announced book number 5. Book number 5 is available for pre-order. And ask me how much interaction I got via social media when I announced it via social media. 0. Not one share, like, none of that stuff, all right? Again, I don't normally get a lot of interaction via social media because I'm a thought leader, thought leaders, an educator, those kinds of people, the people who are freeloaders on social media and things like that. They're more interested in being entertained and not educated, which is kind of what the platform is built on anyway. But the point I'm making to you, just understand the spirit of the point I'm making to you, is that even though didn't get any interaction on social media, does not mean that it's bad stuff. That doesn't mean I'm not taking it as a shot of, oh, my work is so horrible that people aren't liking it and, sharing it and all that kind of stuff. I'm saying, okay, I'm just going in the wrong. That's just not my target audience. My target audience is the people who run conferences, the people that actually pay for educational material, the schools, the ones that's trying to build up a sports program, the ones that would look at me and say, okay, I can hire him as a consultant. Those people aren't scrolling social media, all right? So yeah, I'm not saying don't announce certain things, especially if you're a thought leader listening to me. I'm not saying to stop posting on social media. I'm saying forget about your expectations on what's going to happen when you post on social media. Don't put a lot of energy into whether you get a lot of interaction or whether you don't get a lot of interaction. Don't depend on social media to market and brand and get in front of your ideal clients, because what the world, just like I said at the beginning, don't conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. What the world likes, right? Quote unquote likes. The world validates when you get a bunch of likes and when you get a bunch of followers. The world starts to validate you and make you feel like you're a little more important than you actually are. The Facebook world likes to make you think it's possible to have over 100 friends, when the truth be told, you'll be lucky if you get over I'm talking about real friends. You'd be lucky if you get over 5 in your entire lifetime, over 5 real friends. But again, the social media world likes to post or try to portray this image in which you can have hundreds and hundreds of friends or thousands of friends. You have thousands of people following you and all that stuff. And again, that's the conforming to this world. Transformed by the renewing of your mind. Put your heart into something. Put it out there. See it get no interaction, no likes. Don't be discouraged by it. Be encouraged by it, because now okay, it's time to go to work. It's time to grind it out. It's time to, go and work a little harder to find my ideal audience and to find my ideal client, my ideal customer. In fact, I'll close you out with this story. It was when I put my first book out. And this one, based on where I was when I put my first book out, Swiftly, there was a lot of I was a trainer at 9 Round, and, you know, I had a lot of interaction because this was actually the first time I've ever actually posted stuff online. I didn't even have an account 5 years ago when I put my first book out, right? So this was around the time COVID happened, and we had a lot of time to get on live streams and jump on webinars and all that kind of stuff. And I jumped on this webinar with this guy. He's a coach named Kendall Ficklin, all right? Excuse me, coach named Kendall Ficklin. And I asked him, like, yeah, man, you know, I just put out my book about a month ago, and I'm trying to get more interaction. I'm trying to get more sales. I'm trying to boost sales, this, that, and the third. This was like right before COVID shut us down. And the first thing he said was, you know what you got to do as one? You got to go to work. You got to go to work. And it's the same thing is true. Whenever you put that kind of educational material out there, it's great to have it, but it's time for you to go to work to find your target audience. And more than likely, if you're listening to me and you keep up with my work, more than likely, your ideal people, your ideal audience is not on social media. All right, you're more than likely your ideal audience is out there grinding, out there making decisions, making financial decisions that are going to affect a large group of people. That's most likely, if you're listening to what I'm saying, if you keep up with what I'm doing, that is most likely the kind of people that you're going to be working with. All right. Main website to check out. In fact, if you are listening to me and do want to pre-order the book, name of the website is makeyamove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. The tab that says transferring D1, S with the $, transferring D1. Click that, you'll see all the information, and there'll be more marketing material coming out on it as we go. The actual print books probably will be ready. I'm aiming for somewhere around March Madness for it to be ready and stuff like that. So I have till now until, you know, all the hype that March Madness brings and the attention that the college athletics bring when it comes to March Madness. So that's where it's kind of the target date in terms of when the actual print books will be ready. All right. Again, main website to check out everything. If you want to check out everything, makeyamove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one, Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.